Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is a beer from Lawson's Finest. This is their Sip of Sunshine Double IPA coming in at 8.0%. It is a contract brew, so they actually brew this at Two Roads in Connecticut. And this beer has become so popular. It's actually been about a year since I reviewed it, and since then it's gotten so popular. I actually posted a link to the review, but the recipe or release about this beer is about a year and a half old, so this beer is a relatively new kind of brand, but you know, it's so popular right now. People at the store that I work at ask for it all the time. It's one of the top 15 rated beers on Beer Advocate. So double IPA, happy to review it again. So yeah, let's dig in. So the beer pours out in a nice kind of, oh, whoa, we got a good head on that. Nice kind of golden color, but lots of head on that. Yeah, beer looks like a nice, slightly amber, but yeah, light amber, but a deep gold color. Not extremely hazy, looks a touch like an in-between a West Coast, East Coast IPA. Let's get the aroma on this. Yeah, it pops. That's awesome. Big citrus, grapefruit, hints of pineapple, hints of tropical. Lots of this kind of green grass, herbaceous, hints of resinous quality. A little bit of bready malt going on, but yeah, a nice kind of super juicy, amped up kind of West Coast style, I would argue. But you also get this brightness. There's a hint of light, lingering, dank quality. Again, that kind of light, fresh grass, herbaceous thing going on. But also this sweet orange, sweet tangerine, grapefruit thing going on. Hints of tropical. Cheers. Super clean beer for double IPA. Very nice, yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Really great. Underlying the beer, there's this nice kind of like honey, almost leaning towards a little bit sweet, kind of bready malt character going on, but along with a big amount of hops. General theme is yellow grapefruit. Hints of like almost like a leaning towards a blood orange kind of thing that I'm getting, but also like pineapple, light stone fruit, so maybe a hint of peach, a little bit of mango, but again, not a juicy, ripping tropical thing. There's like lingering amounts of it, mostly zestiness, tangerine, orange, blood orange, you know, yellow grapefruit, pithiness, peel, all that combination. And this underlying light malt character, hint of sweetness on the back end, definitely kick of bitterness. Resiny, pithy, and also herbaceous. A lot of like grassy, bitter herbs going on the back end. Sorry. Really well done stuff. A very clean double IPA, spot on. Juicy, malt backbone, bitter on the back end. I mean, yeah, it's amazing stuff. I will say, I mean, I actually strongly want to hear you guys come. Actually, let me give a rating first before I get into the whole divide and all that huge discussion. Let's give this beer a 97 flat. No, let's give it a 97 plus. A 97 plus. So this beer is getting 97 plus for me. And so speaking about this beer, I actually want to hear you guys comment about it. This beer always, for me, has always been a sort of West Coast 2.0 kind of beer, West Coast 3.0 kind of beer. It is my definition of how you can brew a West Coast beer to the best way you can. I mean, it pours out in this kind of clearer kind of color. It's not super hazy. You definitely don't get this kind of like turbid fruit juice looking thing. It's just slightly hazy, but it does look at like that kind of slight light amber thing that you get in the West Coast IPAs. It's a little bit more bready. You don't get huge amounts of dripping tropical. There is a malt backbone behind this. There is a bitterness behind this. This to me is always a little bit of a divide compared to other Vermont beers or New England IPAs. I've actually had this against Heady Topper, and you could certainly tell that there's a difference between the two beers. Whereas Pliny went one way in the Revolution, in double IPAs. Heady Topper went another way, and I want to argue that this is more in the vein of a Pliny, divergence. But even then, having those two side by side, I will say that it was hard to pick between the two. This beer is super juicy, super clean, and it still has malt backbone behind it, but it's not cloying. This is the best way you can brew a West Coast IPA, the best example you can get it too. So that's my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think, whether you consider this a different vein of a New England or Vermont style double IPA. Because for me, it certainly is a little bit different, but it's still certainly amazing. So 97 plus for me. Until next time, guys, cheers. This is Sip of Sunshine. And again, awesome conversation. I'd love to hear from you guys later. Cheers.